Hi, my name's Miranda, and for this project my group decided to critique Spotify as we felt that it had a lot of useful features but also some things that could be improved upon as well. The heuristic that I'll be focusing on is heuristic number 4, which is consistency and standards. And what this heuristic ensures is that words, commands, and actions have the same effect, are in the same location on the screen, and maintain the same visual appearance throughout the system. The icons that Spotify uses are the same on the desktop version as they are on the mobile version. And as we can see here on the left side of the screen, the icons are Home, Search, Your Library, and Create. And as you can see, the icon shapes are very similar to ones that we see in a lot of other different interfaces, making it very easy for first-time users to navigate. As you can see at the top, whenever we select a particular tab, it remains green, which makes it a lot easier for the user to understand where they are in the system at any given point in time. We can see that the buttons at the top are a gray color, indicating that you can click on them to navigate to a different page, and this stays pretty consistent throughout the whole app. We can also see that the play, pause, and fast forward buttons are pretty standard, making it really easy for the user to understand.
Hello, my name is Allison, and moving on to another heuristic that my group chose to focus on, it was heuristic number 8, aesthetic and minimalist design. And according to Nelson, the heuristic emphasizes that interface should avoid unnecessary information because every extra element competes with relevant information and reduces clarity. So here I'm gonna go to the top search bar, tapping in rep, and right away when I click enter, Spotify returns playlist, genres, and context suggestions. Scrolling down, we have hip hop, which is genre, we have artists related to that, we have some albums, and we also have some playlists. But notice here, even though the search bar is simple, the results area immediately populates with a lot of cards, playlists, and category labels. According to the heuristic, unnecessary visual elements should be removed because it can be for attention. Here I see multiple spotlighted playlists, genre tags, and PV cards, and it's not obvious which one is a primary result. While here you can see that the top result is a genre, but if I was more focused on an artist, I would rather have this populated. Though I think that Spotify did a good job in trying to distinguish between what an artist type of album would be rather than like an album or like a playlist. A playlist is usually rectangular, while an artist and its catalog is usually in a circular shape, which is really distinct characteristic that the user can pick up on.
Hi there, my name is Antonio, and today we'll be critiquing the Spotify interface, as you might already know. And the heuristic I'll be primarily focusing on today will be flexibility and efficiency. So I have 3 examples for you here. So basically what this is just how flexible and easy to use the interface is for experienced users and even for beginners. You know, it's not that much of a hassle, it's just more of a convenience that they can eventually pick up on. So here we go. The first thing is the home tab, which shows you your recently listened to songs, playlists, albums, so you don't have to waste time looking up any of that, right? It just provides you a whole jump in tab as well, so you can jump straight back into it, not waste any time with that. So the second example that we have here today is the search tab. So basically, let's say I want to find an artist, say Taylor Swift. It'll boom right there, Taylor Swift. We see it right here right off the bat. Don't have to waste time typing in the whole name. Okay, another example, John Mayer. I'm a huge John Mayer fan, and I want to jump right back into it, right? John Mayer, boom, right there we go. We have that right off the bat. So it really saves us time on trying to look up certain songs, artists, playlists, things like that, right? Super convenient and, very easy to navigate. Now, say I want to add a song to a playlist. Well, what Spotify does is it allows you to multi-select playlists. So you can add it into a ton of them at a singular time, okay? And let's say that's, too much of a hassle for you. Boom, they even provide a button for you to just click and now it's in your like songs. You don't have to waste time looking through playlists or any of that. It's super easy, and as an experienced user myself, I find these 3 things to be super convenient and very efficient. Those 3 examples are exactly why I think Spotify does a great job at heuristic number 7, which is flexibility and efficiency.